Are you over 50 and noticing that your muscles feel weaker even though your weight hasn't changed much? You're not alone. After age 50, your body naturally begins to lose up to 1 to 2% of muscle every year. This condition is called sarcopenia, and it's one of the silent reasons many seniors feel tired, weak, or unsteady. But here's the good news: you can stop it, even reverse it, with just 5 minutes a day. Today, I'll show you how a simple 5-minute strength routine can rebuild muscle, boost balance, and keep you strong for decades to come. Let's dive in. When most people think of strength training, they imagine sweating buckets, lifting heavy weights, and pushing their bodies until exhaustion. But after age 50, that approach can actually do more harm than good. The goal isn't to exhaust your muscles, it's to activate them. You see, as we age, our muscle fibers become less responsive. This process, known as age-related muscle atrophy, happens because our nervous system sends weaker signals to our muscles. The good news? You can wake those muscle fibers back up simply by activating them through gentle, consistent movement. Muscle activation means reminding your body that those muscles are still needed. When you move, your brain sends electrical signals through your nerves that switch on your muscle fibers. Even small, mindful movements, like standing up from a chair, slowly lifting your arms, or doing a few wall push-ups, keep these communication pathways alive and strong. So, if you're over 50, don't think you need a gym membership or a personal trainer to stay strong. What your body really needs is 5 minutes of daily activation. This can include chair squats to wake up your thighs and glutes, wall push-ups to engage your chest and arms safely, standing leg lifts to strengthen your hips and improve balance, arm circles or resistance band rows to improve posture and shoulder strength. These are gentle but powerful movements that get your blood flowing and your muscles talking to your brain again. Over time, this communication reduces stiffness, prevents falls, and boosts your daily energy levels. Remember, your muscles don't know the difference between lifting 50 pounds and lifting your body weight. They only respond to resistance and repetition. Even 5 minutes of mindful muscle engagement each day can trigger your body to maintain lean tissue and strength. Now, one of the biggest mistakes seniors make is believing they need to feel sore or tired after exercise. That's not true. After 50, soreness often means you've gone too far. What you want to feel instead is warmth, light tension, and better mobility, not pain or exhaustion. Research supports this. A study in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that older adults who did short, low-intensity muscle activation exercises 3 times a week improved their strength and endurance without fatigue or injury. So, the next time you move, remember this simple principle. It's not about how hard you work, it's about how consistently you activate. Your body responds best to regular, gentle signals, not extreme effort. Think of your muscles like a garden. They don't need a storm, they need sunlight and care every day. A few minutes of proper movement keeps your strength alive, your posture upright, and your confidence glowing. You're not trying to exhaust your body, you're reminding it that you still plan to live strong. When most people hear the phrase strength training, they imagine lifting heavy dumbbells or sweating through an intense gym session. But if you're over 50, that kind of intensity can actually backfire. At this stage of life, the key isn't intensity, it's resistance. Let's make this clear. Your muscles don't need punishment, they need stimulation. Resistance training is simply about challenging your muscles gently enough that they adapt, grow stronger, and stay active. The goal is not to push harder, it's to move smarter. As we age, our joints, tendons, and connective tissues become less elastic. High-intensity workouts that involve heavy weights or sudden movements can strain these tissues and increase the risk of injury. But resistance training, using tools like resistance bands, light weights, or even your own body weight, provides controlled tension that strengthens your muscles while being kind to your joints. Here's how it works. When you apply resistance to a movement, your muscle fibers experience tiny, healthy tears. Your body then repairs these micro tears, rebuilding the muscle stronger and more resilient than before. The key is to keep the challenge manageable. You should feel your muscles working, but you should never feel pain or pressure in your joints. For example, instead of push-ups on the floor, try wall push-ups. They engage the same muscles without overloading your shoulders. Instead of heavy squats, do chair squats. Sitting down and standing up slowly, build strength in your legs and glutes safely. Instead of weightlifting, use resistance bands. They provide even tension throughout your movement and can be adjusted easily for comfort. Studies back this up. Research from the American College of Sports Medicine found that moderate resistance training performed 2 to 3 times a week can significantly increase muscle mass, bone density, and metabolic health in adults over 50. Even light resistance, when done regularly, keeps your muscles engaged and prevents the loss of lean tissue that leads to weakness and frailty. Another major benefit: improved bone health. When you work against resistance, your bones adapt by becoming denser and stronger, a crucial defense against osteoporosis and fractures. And let's not forget about metabolism. After 50, our metabolism naturally slows, but resistance training keeps it active. The more muscle you maintain, the more calories your body burns at rest, even while you're sitting or sleeping. So, when you exercise, focus on resistance rather than intensity. You don't need to chase exhaustion or break records. Instead, choose movements that feel steady, controlled, and sustainable. Start small, maybe 5 minutes with a resistance band or light dumbbell. Feel the tension in your muscles. Breathe deeply. Move slowly. Over time, you'll notice your strength improving, your balance stabilizing, and your posture straightening. Remember, after 50, your goal isn't to prove how much you can lift. It's to show your body that it's still capable of staying strong, mobile, and independent. Use resistance, not intensity, because the best workout isn't the hardest one. It's the one you can do safely, consistently, and for the rest of your life. You can exercise every day, lift weights, or walk miles, but if your muscles aren't properly nourished, your progress will stall. After age 50, your body's ability to absorb and use nutrients changes dramatically. This means your muscles need a little extra care, not just from movement, but from what you feed them. Think of your muscles like a construction site. Every time you move or exercise, you create tiny cracks in your muscle fibers. To rebuild them stronger, your body needs the right building materials, and that starts with protein, essential nutrients, and hydration. Let's start with protein, the cornerstone of muscle repair. After 50, your body doesn't process protein as efficiently as it used to. This is known as anabolic resistance. To overcome it, you need to slightly increase both the quality and timing of your protein intake. That means including high-quality sources such as eggs, fish, chicken, lentils, beans, tofu, Greek yogurt, or even a simple whey or plant-based protein shake. Studies from the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism show that adults over 50 who consume 20 to 30 grams of protein at each meal maintain more lean muscle mass than those who eat less. What's even more powerful? Eating a little protein within 30 to 60 minutes after exercise. That's when your muscles are most receptive to rebuilding. It's like giving your body fresh supplies right when the workers are ready to rebuild. But protein isn't the only nutrient your muscles need. To support repair and reduce inflammation, include magnesium, vitamin D, and omega-3 fatty acids in your daily diet. Magnesium helps your muscles relax and recover after use. You can get it from nuts, seeds, and dark leafy greens. Vitamin D improves muscle strength and bone health, especially if you get limited sunlight. Omega-3s from fish like salmon or chia seeds reduce inflammation and improve muscle protein synthesis. And don't forget hydration. Even mild dehydration can make muscles feel stiff, sore, or weak. Aim for at least 6 to 8 glasses of water daily, or herbal teas if plain water feels boring. Add a pinch of pink salt or a slice of lemon for better mineral absorption. One more secret: avoid muscle sabotaging habits. Too much sugar, alcohol, or processed foods can cause inflammation and slow muscle repair. Think of it as junk fuel for your body's engine. It clogs the system rather than powering it. By choosing clean, protein-rich meals and nourishing your body consistently, you're telling your muscles, "I'm giving you what you need to stay strong." Remember, muscle health isn't built in the gym. It's built in the kitchen and during recovery. So feed your muscles like you feed your future, with care, quality, and consistency. You don't have to eat perfectly, just purposefully, because every smart bite you take is one step closer to a stronger, steadier, more energetic you. In today's fast-paced world, we're often told that faster is better. Faster workouts, faster results, faster progress. But when it comes to exercising after 50, speed can be your enemy. The real secret to building lasting strength and preventing injury lies in one simple word: form. think of form as your body's foundation. When you move with good posture, balance, and control, every muscle works exactly as it should. But when you rush or swing your limbs carelessly, the wrong muscles take over, your joints absorb extra pressure, and your risk of injury multiplies. After age 50, our joints, tendons, and balance systems aren't as forgiving as they once were. Quick, jerky motions can lead to strains, back pain, or even dangerous falls. That's why slowing down isn't weakness, it's wisdom. It means you understand that precision builds protection. Let's take a simple example, the squat. If you drop down quickly, you might stress your knees or lower back. But if you lower yourself slowly, keeping your knees behind your toes, your chest lifted, and your heels grounded, you engage your thighs, glutes, and core the right way. That one small change transforms an ordinary move into a muscle-building masterpiece. Slower movement also creates something called time under tension. The longer your muscles stay engaged, the harder they work, even without heavier weights. In other words, slower can be stronger. Here's a simple rule. Move with purpose, not speed. When you lift, exhale. When you lower, inhale. Feel the muscle stretch and contract. Your breath becomes your rhythm, helping you stay mindful and steady. This mind-muscle connection, focusing your attention on the body part you're working, has been shown in studies to increase muscle activation by up to 30%. It trains not just your muscles, but your nervous system. That's critical for seniors because good neuromuscular coordination improves balance and stability, which can literally prevent falls and fractures. Here are a few reminders to protect your form. Engage your core during every movement. It supports your spine and improves posture. Use mirrors or video yourself occasionally to check alignment. Shoulders relaxed, knees soft, back straight. Start small. Master a few safe moves like wall push-ups, chair squats, and standing leg raises before adding bands or weights. Never sacrifice form for reps. 10 slow, controlled movements are far more valuable than 30 rushed ones. You'll know you're doing it right when your movements feel smooth and your breathing feels calm. You should finish your workout feeling energized, not dizzy, strained, or breathless. Remember, after 50, your body responds best to quality, not quantity. Slow down. Feel every motion. Respect your limits. Because graceful movement isn't about doing more, it's about doing it right. When you focus on form, every exercise becomes an act of self-care. You're not racing against time, you're retraining your body to move with confidence, strength, and grace. We often think strength is built during a workout, but the truth is, strength is built during recovery. Every time you move, lift, or stretch, you're actually creating tiny micro-tears in your muscle fibers. These small injuries aren't harmful. They're signals telling your body to rebuild and adapt. But here's the secret. That rebuilding happens only when you rest. After 50, recovery becomes even more important than the workout itself. Our bodies take longer to repair muscle tissue, balance hormones, and reduce inflammation. That means if you skip recovery, you don't just slow progress, you risk fatigue, pain, and even muscle loss. Rest isn't laziness, it's the active process of renewal. When you sleep deeply or take a rest day, your body releases growth hormone, a key player in muscle repair and fat metabolism. This hormone production drops naturally with age, so giving your body enough downtime becomes essential for staying strong and energized. Let's break it down. 1. Prioritize quality sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of restful sleep each night. During deep sleep, your muscles rebuild and your immune system resets. Try going to bed at the same time daily, keeping your room cool and dark, and avoiding screens before bedtime. If you struggle with sleep, magnesium, herbal teas, or gentle evening stretches can help calm your body and mind. 2. Schedule active recovery days. Rest doesn't mean sitting still all day. In fact, light movement like a 20-minute walk, gentle yoga, or stretching improves blood flow and delivers oxygen and nutrients to recovering muscles. Think of these days as healing movement. They keep your body active while giving your muscles time to recover. 3. Stay hydrated. Dehydration slows down recovery and makes muscles feel tight or sore. After 50, our sense of thirst decreases, so it's important to drink water throughout the day. Add a pinch of sea salt, a squeeze of lemon, or a few cucumber slices for natural electrolytes. 4. Listen to your body. Your body whispers before it shouts. If you feel stiff, tired, or sore, it's telling you to rest. You don't need to push through pain to prove your dedication. True discipline means honoring your limits. Recovery days are just as productive as workout days because they keep you consistent long term. 5. Repeat consistently. The magic happens not in one workout, but in the rhythm of activity and rest, effort and recovery over and over again. This rhythm keeps your metabolism steady, your muscles strong, and your energy balanced. Research from the Journal of Aging Research shows that adults over 55 who alternate low-impact exercise with proper recovery experience greater strength gains, improved balance, and fewer injuries compared to those who train daily without rest. So remember, strong bodies aren't built by overworking. They're built by recovering well. Take that nap, stretch gently, go for a walk in the sun, breathe deeply. Because every time you allow your body to rest, you're giving it permission to grow stronger, live longer, and move with grace. Rest, recover, repeat. It's not the end of your workout, it's the beginning of your next transformation. So there you have it, 5 simple, science-backed ways to protect your strength and keep your body thriving after 50. You don't need long hours in the gym or heavy weights to stay strong. You just need 5 focused minutes, a bit of resistance, proper nutrition, mindful movement, and the wisdom to rest when your body asks for it. Remember, strength isn't just physical. It's in your mindset, your discipline, and your decision to care for yourself a little more each day. Every squat, every stretch, every healthy meal, it's an act of self-love that adds quality to your years and years to your life. So start small. Activate your muscles, move with purpose, and fuel your body with care. Because it's never too late to rebuild your strength, and it's never too early to protect your future. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend who's over 50 and ready to stay strong, and don't forget to subscribe to Senior Health with Grace for more science-backed tips on aging gracefully, staying actively, and living with vitality. Until next time, stay strong, stay balanced, and keep moving with grace.